Today, I want to share with you a heartwarming story. A story about a man who, despite achieving immense success, remains humble and continues to extend kindness to those in need. A man who brings happiness to many, even while serving his military duties. Yes, I'm talking about J-Hope, a member of BTS, who we all know and love. You've probably heard his name before. J-Hope, with his bright smile and boundless energy, always brings joy wherever he goes. But what truly impresses me isn't just his talent on stage or his amazing music. What moves me the most is his heart. A heart full of love and care, not just for his fans, but also for those often forgotten, like stray dogs. Let's start with the moment J-Hope began his military service. In April last year, he became the second BTS member to temporarily leave the spotlight, trading his stage costumes for a military uniform. I remember how emotional that time was for his fans, ARMY, as they're called, who have always supported BTS with so much love. Many were worried about how he would adjust to military life. But, as we can expect from J-Hope, not only did he adapt, he brought his joyful spirit into his new environment. He served as an assistant instructor at the 36th Infantry Division. His duties were certainly tough, but that didn't stop him from continuing his acts of kindness. In the middle of his military service, he still found the time to think about stray dogs in Busan. Yes, you heard that right. For the past 3 years, J-Hope has been quietly supporting a stray dog shelter in Imkok, Busan. Imagine that. In the midst of his busy life as a celebrity, he took time to help those who can't speak, can't ask for help, but still need it so much. This is a true example of how compassion knows no limits. Recently, it was revealed that J-Hope has been donating pet food to the shelter for the past 3 years. But that's not all. He also donated funds to build 10 new dog shelters. When I first heard about this, I was deeply moved, not just by the amount, but by his commitment to this cause. Whenever they need help, J-Hope is there for them. Just think about it. In the midst of preparing for his military service, in the height of his fame and the pressure of being in BTS, he didn't forget about them. And what's even more touching is that he never intended for these good deeds to be made public. It was the stray dog shelter itself that decided to share this story with the world because they were so touched by his generosity. They wanted us to know that there's a man out there who, without seeking any recognition, has been giving so much to improve the lives of these small, often overlooked creatures. But that's not all. In September 2023, J-Hope once again showed just how big his heart is. While the Korea Animal Hospital Association was performing spaying and neutering surgeries for abandoned animals, J-Hope sent a food truck to the volunteers. I can just imagine the joy on their faces when they saw that food truck roll in. Sent by none other than J-Hope himself. In the midst of his military duties, he still cared about the welfare of stray animals and the hardworking volunteers who dedicate themselves to their care. Of course, his kindness extends beyond just animals. Even in the military, J-Hope continues to bring joy to those around him. Just last month, his fellow soldiers shared a story of how J-Hope generously covered the entire cost of a social gathering for his battalion recruits. And this wasn't a small gathering. He paid for everything to ensure that his fellow soldiers could enjoy themselves and take a break from the hard work. As a token of gratitude, his comrades made a special banner featuring J-Hope's face. The banner read, "A gathering of Sergeant Young Hoseok, recruits of Biko Battalion, fully sponsored and supported by BTS's J-Hope." And above the banner, There was an image of J-Hope with a speech bubble that said, "Thanks for all your hard work, guys. I'm treating you, so have fun." Isn't that beautiful? He's not just fulfilling his duties as a soldier, but also as a friend, a leader, and a source of joy. Now, we know that J-Hope is nearing the end of his military service. October 17th is just around the corner, and his fans, myself included, are so excited for his return. Not just because we want to see him back on stage, but because we know he will continue to spread his spirit of kindness out in the world. I truly believe that J-Hope is not just an example of a successful artist, but also an example of an extraordinary human being. Through his actions, he teaches us that sharing happiness is important, and kindness can be given in so many forms. Whether it's through donating food to stray dogs, building better shelters, or simply providing a meal for tired colleagues. As a narrator who has followed this story from afar, I feel immense joy seeing how one person's kindness can have such a profound impact on those around them. J-Hope has shown us all that we have the power to make a difference, no matter how busy or constrained our time might be. I know that when he returns from his military duties, he will continue to inspire us all, not just through his music, but through his soul that is filled with love and empathy. Thank you, J-Hope, for everything you've done. And thank you, all of you, for listening to this story with open hearts. Let's continue to spread kindness, big or small, and watch how our world can become a better place because of it. J-Hope, we're eagerly waiting for your return. And until that time comes, we will continue to follow your path of kindness. And that's the beautiful story of J-Hope's ongoing kindness. Even while serving his country, he's out there spreading joy and making the world a better place, one act of generosity at a time. So, what do you think? How has J-Hope's story inspired you? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more heartwarming stories. Until next time, let's keep sharing kindness just like J-Hope. Thanks for watching.